Apple Valley News Now live at 6 is following live breaking news.
A deadly helicopter crash in Dayton has the NTSB investigating.
Plus, at least one person is hurt right after school gets out at Richland High School.
Also, a house fire breaks out in Richland. What we know so far.
New at 6.
And take responsibility for that, for all of the decisions that you're making as policymakers.
Stricter carbon standards for fuels used in cars and trucks in Washington State. Albert James has the details.
And spring starts in just a matter of hours. Stacy has your first alert forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on this very busy Wednesday. I'm Wendy Redmond.
And I'm Austin Reed. It is March the 19th. We wanted to update you on the breaking news stories we have been following the last several hours. We can confirm that at least one person has died after a helicopter crash near Dayton. Our Monique Ledesma says the crash was in a remote area of Columbia County. Take a look here. The helicopter went down near South Touchy Road around 12:30 this afternoon. Authorities say the helicopter hit power lines, which knocked out power to nearly 1,000 people in and around Dayton. Power has since been restored to most people. The crash was not accessible by rescue vehicles. First responders were eventually able to get to the crash scene. Monique confirmed with us at this hour the aircraft is described as an agricultural helicopter, and it is the pilot who died. Richland police are investigating a crash that happened by a high school just after students were released for the day. We're told at least one person was hurt. When our crews got to Richland High School just before 4 o'clock this afternoon, police were still out there investigating and cleaning up the debris on the road. We know the crash happened on a side road within the campus on the 900 block of Long Avenue. It's still unclear who was hurt, whether it was a student, teacher, or someone else. We are working right now to get you more information from Richmond Police, so be sure to stay with us on air and online for any breaking news updates. Wow, take a look at this. Several fire crews are at the scene of a house fire in Richland. This fire broke out right around 4 o'clock this afternoon on the 500 block of Adams Street. Richland, Pasco, and Benton County fire crews all at the scene. Firefighters reported seeing smoke and flames coming from the home, and as you can see in this video, lots of smoke coming from that window in the very attic there. 6 people inside the home at the time the fire were able to get out. No one was hurt, we are told, but they cannot go back inside due to damage. We have a crew at the scene, and we'll have much more for you as we continue to learn more about this. Other news and all new at 6, Franklin Middle School alerting parents after 2 students were seen with what appeared to be a firearm. This happening around 2 p.m. in Yakima. When the report was made, school security located the students and removed them from class. Officials later confirming the firearm was actually a toy gun. Principal Espindola thanked those who reported the student who reported the firearm, reminding students to always, if you see something, say something. School officials did not release if those students were arrested. School officials say Davis High School was placed on secure and teach for around 5 minutes as a precaution. This according to an alert sent to parents this afternoon. The Yakima Police Department out searching for an armed suspect, they say, east of the Davis High School campus. Assistant Principal Bob Stanley said the secure and teach was lifted when Yakima PD reported the suspect was in custody. Staying in the Yakima area, more than 100 people marched to Representative Dan Newhouse's office in Yakima today in support of protecting health care for Washingtonians. Newhouse voted for the budget resolution to start the reconciliation process, which is expected to include nationwide cuts to Medicaid. The march, organized by the Central Washington Families Coalition, to send a message asking Newhouse to prevent those cuts.
We're here to let the community, let Congressman Newhouse know how important it is for him to care about our residents.
Very loud there. Marchers say cuts would devastate the 40% of Washingtonians who rely on Apple Health or Medicaid. Well, we are just hours away from the start of spring.
I'm very excited, but I wonder, will the weather be spring-like? Let's check in with Stacey Lee.
Happy last day of winter, and spring is going to come in like a lion, as they say, on these strong gusty winds. We do have a wind advisory until 5 o'clock tomorrow morning all across northeastern Oregon and southeastern Washington. But even though the Tri-Cities and Hermiston aren't included, you're going to feel those gusty winds, especially overnight, late time, probably about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Get ready for showers, mountain snow, and the gusty winds. Temperatures for the most part a little bit on the warmer side, especially in Walla Walla. But as you get up into the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, that's going to be cold. All right, here it comes. The vernal equinox, aka spring, happens at 2 o'clock in the morning. So be looking for that. Again, bright and early, will be officially in spring. So yay, excited about that. Good news for you is temperatures are going to start to warm up later next week. But strong gusty winds tonight, scattered showers through the area. Expect that on and off. A couple of rounds of mountain snow overnight and into Friday. And spring begins tomorrow.
New at 6 tonight, Yakima Valley Partners Habitat for Humanity builds several houses a year for first-time homebuyers, with 75% of the labor coming from volunteers.
Apple Valley News Now, Emily Goodell tells us, in honor of International Women's Day, the organization has recruited women from across the community to help with their latest project.
More than 100 volunteers from almost a dozen local businesses will be helping out over the next 8 days to build homes for community members in need. The help coming at a critical time.
You have an issue with homelessness, you have an issue of low rental opportunities, there's all kinds of housing crisis components, and providing a permanent solution to housing is really critical for our community.
Employers from local businesses like Yakima Federal Savings and Loan stepping up to make a difference.
We have a whole crew that's in there, and they've been really great. They're all down, they're on their hands and knees. Dust doesn't scare them, dirt. They're all scraping, they're all snapping in boards. Flooring doesn't scare me, and paint doesn't scare me. I grew up with a mom who told me I could do anything.
Not just showing up to help, but showing everyone women build too.
As with any trade business, it's important to encourage women to be involved in different pieces of work. But Yakima is really fortunate to have a lot of women involved in construction.
And a lot of people willing to support Habitat for Humanity's mission by volunteering at a job site, store, or committee.
You always can donate your hard-earned money to us if you'd like to share, or if you have slightly used items at home that you don't need anymore, you can bring.
All right, that was Emily Goodell reporting. Other news tonight, state economists have released their outlook for how much money Washington will bring in over the next few years, casting a shadow on the budget legislators are supposed to write and pass by the end of April.
The State Economic and Revenue Forecast Council projects Washington will get about $71 billion in revenue during the next 2 years. That's down about $500 million from the last forecast in November. To put today's number into perspective for you, the state budget for the last biennium was $72 billion. The state estimates they'll need to pay more moving forward to maintain current levels of services and programs.
Now, officials also say state revenues are still growing, but they are slowing down as they expect reductions in sales taxes, business income taxes, and interest income from state accounts. Democrats in control of the legislature are slated to release their state budget proposals next Monday, which are expected to contain new taxes on wealthier individuals to bring in more revenue.
The Oregon Joint Committee on Ways and Means unveiled the 2025 through 27 legislative budget framework. Now, this really outlines the state's financial strategy for the next couple of years.
So the framework is guided by 4 key principles: protecting core services, maximizing value, mitigating uncertainty, and prioritizing key investments. The framework includes scenarios for federal funding reductions of 10%, 20%, and 30%, with the Trump administration administration favoring a 30% cut. Such a reduction could lead to a $3.6 to $10.7 billion shortfall, potentially affecting critical services.
Despite these challenges, the budget framework projects a nearly $990 million surplus earmarked for key investments in Governor Tina Kotek's recommended budget. That includes housing production, education, and mental health. However, this surplus falls almost $300 million short of covering the full cost of the governor's initiatives.
And Washington lawmakers are considering stricter carbon standards for fuels used in cars and trucks tonight, but some are warning the tougher targets could come with a cost.
Albert James shows us why supporters say we need to step up to support the environment, and what opponents say those changes would mean for already high prices at the pump.
I think the experience we've had of the first couple of years of this program shows that that we can handle a little bit stronger target, and that's necessary to achieve the increases in clean fuel production.
Representative Joe Fitzgibbon of West Seattle says change is needed to Washington's clean fuel standard. Similar to the Climate Commitment Act, the program sets targets over time to reduce carbon emissions from transportation fuels with a marketplace of credits and deficits for those who are below and above the standards. Among other things, House Bill 1409 would accelerate those carbon reduction targets. Supporters say Washington should follow states like Oregon and California, who've toughened standards to correct an oversupply of credits in the marketplace that's reducing incentive for continued development of clean fuels.
There's going to be a market imbalance on the West Coast. We're not going to have the same amount of fuels coming into our state or even the production incentives in our state that others would. And so we want to make sure that we're not falling behind.
But business and oil groups warn stricter standards would lead to increased prices at the pump. Gas Buddy data shows Washington has the third highest average gas prices in the country, with prices in the state consistently above the national average over the last 2 years. And tariff threats encompassing Canadian oil wouldn't help prices at all. The Western States Petroleum Association says Washington tax and program costs, like the Climate Commitment Act, already adds about $1 to the price of a gallon of gas, with the proposed clean fuel standard adding anywhere from 4 to 25 cents.
I think it's really important that you guys take a look about what the fuel affordability is and take responsibility for that, for all of the decisions that you're making as policymakers for tax and program cost changes.
There's no word yet on when the bill could be voted out of committee. In Olympia, I'm Albert James reporting.
Albert, thank you. Apple Valley News Now live at 6 is just getting started. Coming up, Yakima Humane is doing something unique for March Madness.
Can't wait to see that, but first.
We like to think about pill bottles being child-proof, but they aren't. They're actually child-resistant.
Well, it is National Poison Week, and we have some ideas to help keep you and your family safe.
Plus, as we look outside from the Yakima Valley to the Tri-Cities, get ready for spring. We're just hours away. Stacey comes on back with a full look at your midweek First Alert weather forecast.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down. We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase e-card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
The Subaru A Lot to Love event is here, which means it's time for some spring cleaning at McCurley Subaru. And this March, your trade is worth more than ever. Right now, we're giving you an extra $500 off any vehicle purchase when you trade in a vehicle, plus special event savings on every new and pre-owned vehicle. And with exclusive low-rate financing, driving home a new ride has never been easier. Get to McCurley Subaru today, where your trade is worth more this March.
Whether you're injured on the road or on the job, the big dogs at Brumback and Autumn will get you the full compensation. Leave nothing on the table. Brumback and Autumn, Bulldog Tough.
Yakima Federal Savings and Loan was founded in 1905 and has kept your money safe and sound for 120 years. Your deposits at YakFed help people buy homes and build strong communities. We believe in giving back, proudly supporting local events and organizations that make a difference where we all live and work. With 10 local branch locations, we're committed to our communities and keeping your money secure. Experience the difference. Call, click, or come by and make the switch today.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
In 1997, my father-in-law, John Ramsey, started this business. We took it from 2.5 acres. Now we're 22 acres.
What separates us is you're not just a number when you walk in the door.
Professional, on time. They answer all my questions.
If you're looking for a high-quality trailer at the right price, this is the place.
It feels like a home away from home.
I can guarantee when you buy an RV from us, you are part of the Broadmoor family.
At Broadmoor RV,
we make camping fun!
I think this is my favorite.
Okay, hon, what do you think of this one? From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by the Manthei Group Cross Country Mortgage.
To your health now, it is National Poison Prevention Week, a time to highlight potentially poisonous items in many homes that can be attractive yet dangerous for children.
Mandy Gaither talks with an emergency medicine doctor about the biggest dangers and how to keep our kids safe.
It can happen in an instant. Curious children find dangerous things and ingest something they shouldn't have.
I see children in the emergency department who have gotten into something potentially dangerous on a regular basis.
Dr. Manisha Agarwal with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta says there's a long list of potentially poisonous items in homes across the country. U.S. poison centers responded to 2.4 million cases in the latest data from 2023. That's an average of one new case every 15 seconds.
A lot of young kids in particular like to explore the world with their mouth.
To keep kids safe, Agarwal says to store and secure potentially poisonous items up and away from little hands. This includes cleaning products, button batteries, craft supplies, THC or Delta-8 gummies, liquid medicines, laundry pods, motor oil, and prescription medications.
We like to think about pill bottles being child-proof, but they aren't. They're actually child-resistant.
If you suspect your child has ingested something dangerous, first make sure they don't have any more of it. If the child is breathing and has a pulse, call poison control. If possible, ask the child what they swallowed, how much, and find out the strength or dosage. If it's a cleaning product that was ingested, take the bottle with you to the hospital.
One thing parents should absolutely do is store the Poison Control Center number in their phone. That number, no matter where you are in the United States, is 1-800-222-1222.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Hey, closer to home and new at 6 tonight, the Yakima Humane Society clinched a spot in the national Final Four of the 2025 March Muttness Tournament.
Yes, very important tournament. 39 animal shelters from across the country are going head-to-head or tail-to-tail to save homeless pets. This is a really great thing. To celebrate the occasion, Yakima Humane Society invited the community to the Public House of Yakima East on Tuesday night to experience the countdown in person. So far, a little more than $37,000 has been raised. You can stay updated on the tournament by checking in with the Yakima Humane Society's Facebook page.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, on our last day of winter, we've got a big storm system heading our way on this upper level low. You can already see that moving across the area, impacting from Washington, Canada, I should say, all the way down to Northern California. It's going to bring strong gusty winds, lots of rain, and some heavy snow at times in our mountains. Check out the Cascades. They're going to start to be inundated overnight. They've already started seeing snow. We've got the rain moving across, and then that snow will dump on down across the Cascades into Oregon and even off into our Blues and the Idaho Panhandle. We do have winter weather alerts in place. We're looking at 6 to 14 inches of snow possible at pass level. That means Snoqualmie Pass, Stevens Pass. Any of those passes could be seeing heavy snow with winds up to 35 miles an hour. Oregon Cascades 10 to 12 inches, and taking a look at our Blue Mountains, another 4 to 10 inches on top of strong gusty winds. So not quite a blizzard, but blizzard-like conditions. Let's break things down with our futurecast. As you can see, we've got those stray showers moving through, and as this system comes through our area, we'll see those strong gusty winds. There's your heavy snow across the Cascades. We've got showers later in the evening all the way from Tri-Cities into Walla Walla and Dayton, and again some snow there for you in the Blues. More snow falling across the Cascades and more scattered showers moving through the area on Thursday. Expect another round Thursday night right around dinner time in our area. So if you have any travel plans over the Cascades or the Blues, you'll want to check those past reports. Good chance many of them will be shut down. 20 to 35 mile an hour winds again all through the area with this wind advisory, gusting up to 55 miles an hour in places. Let's time out those gusty winds. You see them here along the foothills of the Blues, but those will start to spread as the system moves through into the Columbia Basin. Look at Tri-Cities, 40 mile an hour gusts. Sadius Pass 44, lots of heavy wind activity, and it's going to kind of linger around through Thursday. Most of the day we'll start to see things decreasing on Thursday evening into Friday, but the winds will still remain breezy even on Friday. Pollen forecast, well, it's high, guys. If you're sniffling and sneezing like me, definitely want to get in those allergy meds now. We're going to continue to see that. Our temperatures tonight looking pretty good. Chilly, though, here through the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. A little warmer as you get down to the lower valley and into the Columbia Basin and foothills of the Blues. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. First day of spring. Look for those breezy and gusty winds for the next couple of days. But check out the warm up as we get into our first official week of spring. We'll see temperatures in the 70s, a nice string of 3 days in a row for Tri-Cities. Looking into the Yakima Valley, breezy, gusty winds. Chances of rain again on Sunday as that next system pushes through. Temperatures there well above the average. In Ellensburg, you're going to see a little bit cooler overnight lows, strong breezy to gusty winds with warmer temperatures beginning on Monday. And in Walla Walla, look for that nice warm up next week, but those showers are going to be an issue moving right on through Sunday in Walla Walla. Strong gusty to breezy winds, but 75 degrees on Tuesday. I'll take it. Here's what it looks like in Hermiston. We'll see some gusty and breezy winds there as well. Temperatures there above average. So first day of spring again is coming in like a lion. We'll have a little bit of wet weather and windy conditions through the region, but get ready for those warmer temperatures next week. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thank you for that. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
In tonight's edition of Caught on Camera, this incredible story. How was this ambulance stolen? The crazy story when we come back.
Discover Walla Walla wine, where exceptional terroir meets unforgettable experiences. Delight in renowned varietals amidst breathtaking vineyards. Join us in crafting memorable moments. Connect with us at wallawallawine.com.
Chevy makes affordable vehicles that help you enjoy life. Get more for less in the Chevy Trax. Maximize every mile in the all-electric Equinox. And power through with the capable Colorado. Enjoy endless possibilities and your new Chevy.
Get 2.9% financing on all 2025 Equinox models when you finance with GM Financial. See your community Chevy dealers.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is your destination for endless excitement, fun, and thrilling wins. Gear up to win a brand new Toyota Tacoma this March. Join us every Friday and Saturday to spin the wheel for your share of $10,000 cash and prizes. It's a 4x4 Fortune grand prize drawing on March 29th with 4 spins, 4 winners, and 1 new Tacoma. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
Owning a food truck was my dream, but my back and leg pain made every day a struggle. Then my personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm back to being the best version of myself.
Get back in the picture. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Hi, I'm Debbie Robertson. March is here, and that means one thing. It's time for the Nissan Now sales event at Bill Robertson Nissan. But don't wait too long. When March ends, these deals are gone.
And you don't have to wait for the best deals of the year at Bill Robertson Nissan. Drive home today in a new 2025 Nissan Rogue S all-wheel drive for just $395 a month on a 36-month lease. Or lease a new 2025 Nissan Sentra SV for only $299 a month for 36 months.
Come see us today at Bill and Debbie Robertson Nissan.
Ready to make beautiful music? It's time for the Trade Up event at Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos. Trade in your current piano and upgrade to the instrument of your dreams. Whether it's a breathtaking grand or a state-of-the-art digital model, we'll help freshen up your music. With expert guidance and flexible financing, your dream piano is closer than you think. Start your musical journey today at DickersonsTriCityPianos.com and come visit our store in Richland.
Discover Walla Walla Wine, where exceptional terroir meets unforgettable experiences. Delight in renowned varietals amidst breathtaking vineyards. Join us in crafting memorable moments. Connect with us at wallawallawine.com.
Check this out. A Florida man is facing charges after he allegedly stole an ambulance from a Tampa hospital. They say he then led police on a pursuit. The whole thing caught on dash cam during the weekend, so take a look. Troopers spotted the ambulance shortly after receiving the alert and tried a traffic stop, but they say the driver just took off. This chase went on for several miles, during which authorities say the driver drove on the wrong side of the road and nearly crashed into other drivers. The ambulance finally came to a stop in a neighborhood where the highway patrol said the man inside then finished a beer in view of the troopers and resisted arrest. He allegedly told troopers he had been drinking the 2 prior days and stole the ambulance when emergency personnel refused to give him a ride home.
Well, the pilots of a private jet that narrowly collided with another plane at Chicago Midway Airport thought they were in the right place. That's according to the NTSB's report on the February 25th close call. Southwest Flight 2504 from Omaha, Nebraska was landing when a Challenger 350 crossed the runway right in front of it. The pilots of the private jet managed by FlexJet said they didn't realize they weren't in the right place. They added that the sun made it very hard to see. The NTSB says at their closest point, the 2 planes were separated by about 200 feet. The Southwest plane aborted its landing to avoid the potential collision. The region's only live and local news at 6:30 is coming up next.
Plus,
go ahead. I was just saying we're following a lot of news tonight.
That we are, and we'll have it all for you coming up. Plus, Stacy has a look at your midweek weather. Take a look at all these gorgeous shots. We are about to say goodbye winter, hello spring, and as we do so, remember to get our brand new Apple Valley News Now weather app, and that will help you stay on top of any changes coming our way. Just download that QR code on your screen.
E.T. and Extra tonight. E.T. and Extra tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra. Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
I felt like there was just no answers to get out of the anxiety and the depression that I had.
I was suicidal all the time, thinking about it nonstop, every day, every moment.
Depression and anxiety rob millions of us of our day-to-day lives, but nothing seems to pull you out of it. Introducing Neurostim TMS, Washington's leading provider of transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS therapy. At Neurostim TMS, we treat the root of the problem with a series of short daily treatments. Using a non-invasive magnetic field, TMS activates the natural function of the brain's neurotransmitters to improve mood and regulate emotion. TMS is not shock therapy. It's an FDA-approved, easy outpatient experience and covered by all major medical insurances.
There's nothing better than just being able to enjoy life again.
The treatment just completely, fundamentally changed my life.
Visit neurostimtms.com today or call to schedule your free consultation at any of our 12 Washington state locations.
Do it all with Steel Battery. Power up with free extra battery deals on select Steel tools. Shop in-store and online.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, Pai Gow, Heads Up Hold'em, or High Card Flush and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino where the locals play.
Colon cancer usually develops over time without symptoms. Screening is the best way to find it early. See AppleValleyNewsNow.com for more.
Prosser Digestive Health Center reminds us that colon cancer screening saves lives. This is how we care.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, it's the first day of spring, but will we be seeing that spring-like weather? Stacey Lee will let you know in her first alert weather forecast. It'll all be right here Thursday morning from 5 to 7.
Next extra, Dennis Quaid transforms into the notorious Happy Face Killer.
He's a doting father, and yet he murdered 8 women.
His new interview about playing the family man who was an undercover monster. Next extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m.
A deadly helicopter crash in the Dayton area, now under investigation. We have the latest.
Plus,
the Federal Reserve is holding interest rates at around 4.5%. I'm Christiane Cordero with what's behind that decision. Coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. Middle of the week, and winter is almost gone.
Yes, and hopefully it takes the winter weather with it, because I've been ready for the spring temps, and it does look like some changes in the air, shall we say.
Yeah, and we're going to get the latest now from Stacey Lee, but she also has your ski forecast for people that are still interested in hitting the slopes.
Time now for your Schweitzer Mountain Ski Report. Here's a look of the ski resort a little earlier today. It was pretty nice and sunny to start the day, but the storm has started to move into the region tonight, and we're going to see some pretty good snow amounts coming their way in the next 48 hours. Tomorrow we're going to see temperatures at 32 degrees, mixed precip up there, and the wind chill down to 13 degrees. Bluewood looking good, had some new snow totals accumulating up there. More snow headed their way tomorrow, 31 degrees. Wind chill at 13. And taking a look at White Pass, 33, some new snow up there and lots more on the way. In fact, let's take a look at the ski report for Thursday and Friday. Some impressive totals there for the middle of March. We've got 13 inches Friday at Schweitzer, 14 at White Pass, 12 at Bluewood, and 2 at Mission Ridge. So a very robust ski forecast. So if you're a winter sport enthusiast, even though it's spring tomorrow, get out there and enjoy the snow while it sticks around.
All right, thank you so much, Stacy. Well, we are following new developments in the measles outbreak as the second case of the contagious virus has just been reported in Washington.
Yeah, new at 6:30, Derek Dice from our sister station KXLY TV brings us more.
This time, it's an adult in Snohomish County. The King and Snohomish County Health Department say this case is linked to the first measles case from late February in King County. The adult was likely exposed at a location where the first patient had been while contagious. The departments say there is no risk of measles to the general public from this new case, although everyone should protect themselves by getting 2 doses of the measles, mumps, and rubella, or MMR, vaccine. The 2 doses provide 97% protection against getting infected. So far this year, the number of measles cases across the U.S. has already surpassed the total number of cases reported in 2024. So far, at least 321 cases are reported across 15 states. The bulk of those cases are in Texas, but experts believe there are more cases out there. Most U.S. measles cases this year are in people who are unvaccinated or who have an unknown vaccination status.
What this tells us is if more people were vaccinated, we would not be seeing a resurgence of measles in the United States today. It is very disappointing because we have the tools, the technology, and the science to be able to prevent this disease.
And measles can cause serious health problems and even death, especially for young and unvaccinated children. The CDC says about 1 in 5 unvaccinated people in the U.S. who gets measles will be hospitalized. Measles was eradicated from the U.S. in 2000 thanks to vaccination.
That was Derek Dice reporting. Health departments in Yakima, the Tri-Cities, and in northeastern Oregon all say they will continue to keep a close watch on the virus. And we are continuing to follow developing news tonight. We have been tracking this story for the last several hours here at Apple Valley News Now. We can confirm from the Columbia County Sheriff's Office, they are telling our Monique Ledesma they were on the scene of an aircraft crash near Dayton.
Now, there is no cell phone service where Monique is, so this is just brand new video that we are just getting in, and we are getting more and more information from her as the evening progresses. The aircraft went down near South Touchy Road around 1 p.m. Authorities say the aircraft hit power lines, which knocked out power to nearly 1,000 people in and around Dayton. The power was restored to most people shortly after.
Now, the crash scene is in a very rugged area and was not accessible by rescue vehicles. First responders were able to finally get to the scene. And do stay with us at AppleValleyNewsNow.com for updates the rest of this evening.
New information tonight in the Bryan Kohberger murder case. According to new court documents filed by the defense, the 2 roommates who survived the attack were not asleep between 4 a.m. and when they called 911 just before noon the day of the murders.
Yeah, previous court documents showed that prosecutors believe Kohberger murdered 4 University of Idaho students just after 4 a.m. on November 13th, 2022. The next key piece of evidence in the case was the surviving roommates calling 911 just before noon the same day, saying one student was passed out and wouldn't wake up.
That's right. So new documents filed this week also show the 2 roommates were on their phones between 7:30 in the morning and when they called 911. Stay with us for the very latest there. The Federal Reserve today decided to keep interest rates steady amid economic uncertainty. That means the cost to borrow money for things like auto loans and mortgages isn't changing.
Though the Fed is signaling relief may come later this year, ABC's Christiane Cordero has the latest from Washington.
President Trump is touting moves around oil production and manufacturing as ways his administration is bolstering the American economy, while his threats on tariffs have increased the potential for a recession. Today, the Federal Reserve is holding interest rates at around 4.5%, unchanged from its last rate cut in December.
Given where we are, we think our policy is in a good place to react to what comes, and we think that the right thing to do is to wait here for greater clarity about what the economy is doing.
The decision comes as President Trump's announcements on tariffs sent the stock market into turmoil, stoked fears of a recession, and complicated the Fed's approach. Interest rates, which affect how much it costs to take out a loan, spiked as the economy recovered from COVID in 2022.
They have since dropped slowly, and the administration argues the economy overall is good.
This week, we've seen sort of an explosion in home construction. We saw industrial production go to the highest level ever.
The Trump administration has touted its agenda to bolster American manufacturing and oil production, today meeting with top oil industry executives. On tariffs, the president has vowed they will be good for Americans and its economy long term. But some soon-to-be retirees, like this woman in Georgia, are less confident.
When financial advisors tell you, don't worry about it, just hang on, things will come back. Yes, they're going to go down, but they're going to come back. Well, when you're 70 years old, how long do you have to wait?
The Fed cut interest rates 1% last year. They're expected to make cuts again later this year. Their next opportunity to do so is in May. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
And more local news and all new at 6:30 now. Starting March 31st, Morrow County Public Transit is rolling out 3 brand new bus routes. Amarillo, Boardman Circular, will take you to work, school, grocery shopping, or just out and about. Rojo will be a county connector. This route connects Boardman, Irrigan, Umatilla, Hermiston, Lexington, and Heppner for people who live in the North and South County. And finally, the brand new Morondo route is another new county connector. Officials say this will also link up Boardman, Irrigan, Umatilla, Hermiston, Lexington, and Heppner. To see the new map for times, just head on over to Morrow County's Facebook page.
Also new at 6:30, the city of Yakima says they are on a mission to cut back on bikers dying while riding. So they have come up with a plan. As of today, city staff finished installing green paint at street crossings on the Powerhouse Canal pathway. This is across Powerhouse Road near Chesterley Park, across Kern Road, and then right across North 34th Avenue. The city tells us that the purpose is to improve visibility of areas where bicyclists are expected to cross a street or ride along a street. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30. It is Wednesday, and that means it is Operation Best Friend. Rascal is our dog you'll see this week.
Can't wait to meet him. And Stacy is up next with your full First Alert forecast. Don't go anywhere.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Anyone who's had driver's training has heard the expression, watch out for the other guy. Good drivers remember it, but good drivers still get hurt in accidents when they're hit by careless drivers. Call 735-0546 for a legal opinion.
What's great about basketball? Almost everything.
What's not great about basketball? The term three-pointer.
Boring.
Instead, let's just call them triple plays.
Check it out. Hit it, Steve.
Roberts has it, fires. It's a triple play.
It actually works.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Complete coincidence that that's also the name of where we work.
Not engineered by marketing, no way.
Spring is in the air and creativity is blooming everywhere at Custer's 26th annual Spring Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco. Join us as over 150 artisans from across the Northwest display and sell their fine art, handcraft, and specialty foods. The variety and quality of work make this a must-see event. Single-day admission, only $8. Tickets on sale now at CusterShows.com. Custer's Spring Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off, plus a free thermostat on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See deal for details.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. With the Chase Ink card, we got up and running in no time.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Ink Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business.
I have 2 options for you to take a look at.
When it's time for an update or a complete remodel,
Just watch yourself there. So here, guys, we're going to rip everything down to the stud.
Rebath is with you every step of the way, from design and products to removal and installation.
Okay, what do you guys think?
We handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Anyone who's had driver's training has heard the expression, watch out for the other guy. Good drivers remember it, but good drivers still get hurt in accidents when they're hit by careless drivers. Call 735-0546 for a legal opinion.
Welcome back. Time for Operation Best Friend. Tonight we have a lovable rascal. We're introducing you to Rascal.
Yes, Rascal is with the Pitbull Pen, and he is very special, loves humans, other pets, and wants to give you a lot of love. Is Rascal the right pet for you? Let's take a look.
Operation Best Friend, sponsored by As You Wish Houses, Christine Connolly Realtor, and by Manthite Group Cross Country Mortgage.
Hi everyone, I'm Brooklyn Huff and I'm with the Pitbull Pen, and today I brought a special guest. I brought Rascal. He's a 9-month-old puppy. He is bulletproof. He gets along with dogs. He gets along with cats. He loves everybody. He would be best in a home with children probably over 5 because he is still a puppy, so he's kind of just learning how to use all his limbs properly. He does have your classic pitty tail where it's like a little whip, but he's always wiggling. He does love to be outside, and he loves to have dog friends and everything like that. He is what we call a 3-strike, so he's a male black pitty, and those are the least adopted dogs, so we would really love to find him a home before he hits a year old. He currently lives with a foster, and he has a bunch of foster siblings, some big dogs and some small dogs. He doesn't really quite understand his size, so he does get along with the small dogs, but sometimes he can be a little rowdy. But yeah. He said he loves his little brothers. He will be at our adoption event this Saturday, and you can meet him and get to know him, and he just loves to say hi, so even if you just wanted to say hi to him, you can. If you are missing the event this Saturday, you can apply on our website, or you can go on our Facebook. So we would schedule a meet and greet, and if you have any other dogs, we would do that, and our adoption coordinator would reach out to you and kind of figure everything out with you. She's really good about helping you through the process. So that's how you would get to either meet him or adopt him, is either apply at our website, or you could come to our adoption event this Saturday and meet him.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, on our last day of winter, we've got a big storm system heading our way on this upper level low. You can already see that moving across the area, impacting from Washington, Canada, I should say, all the way down to Northern California. It's going to bring strong gusty winds, lots of rain, and some heavy snow at times in our mountains. Check out the Cascades. They're going to start to be inundated overnight. They've already started seeing snow. We've got the rain moving across, and then that snow will dump on down across the Cascades into Oregon and even off into our Blues and the Idaho Panhandle. We do have winter weather alerts in place. We're looking at 6 to 14 inches of snow possible at pass level. That means Snoqualmie Pass, Stevens Pass. Any of those passes could be seeing heavy snow with winds up to 35 miles an hour. Oregon Cascades 10 to 12 inches, and taking a look at our Blue Mountains, another 4 to 10 inches on top of strong gusty winds. So not quite a blizzard, but blizzard-like conditions. Let's break things down with our futurecast. As you can see, we've got those stray showers moving through, and as this system comes through our area, we'll see those strong gusty winds. There's your heavy snow across the Cascades. We've got showers later in the evening all the way from Tri-Cities into Walla Walla and Dayton, and again some snow there for you in the Blues. More snow falling across the Cascades and more scattered showers moving through the area on Thursday. expect another round Thursday night right around dinner time in our area. So if you have any travel plans over the Cascades or the Blues, you'll want to check those past reports. Good chance many of them will be shut down. 20 to 35 mile-an-hour winds again all through the area with this wind advisory, gusting up to 55 miles an hour in places. Let's time out those gusty winds. You see them here along the foothills of the Blues, but those will start to spread as the system moves through into the Columbia Basin. Look at Tri-Cities, 40 mile-an-hour gusts. Sadius past 44. Lots of heavy wind activity, and it's going to kind of linger around through Thursday. Most of the day, we'll start to see things decreasing on Thursday evening into Friday, but the winds will still remain breezy even on Friday. Pollen forecast, well, it's high, guys. If you're sniffling and sneezing like me, definitely want to get in those allergy meds now. We're going to continue to see that. Our temperatures tonight looking pretty good. Chilly, though, here through the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. A little warmer as you get down to the lower valley and into the Columbia Basin and foothills of the Blues. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. First day of spring. Look for those breezy and gusty winds for the next couple of days, but check out the warm up as we get into our first official week of spring. We'll see temperatures in the 70s, a nice string of 3 days in a row for Tri-Cities. Looking into the Yakima Valley, breezy, gusty winds. Chances of rain again on Sunday as that next system pushes through. Temperatures there well above the average. In Ellensburg, you're going to see a little bit cooler overnight lows, strong breezy to gusty winds with warmer temperatures beginning on Monday. And in Walla Walla, look for that nice warm up next week, but those showers are going to be an issue moving right on through Sunday in Walla Walla. Strong, gusty to breezy winds, but 75 degrees on Tuesday. I'll take it. Here's what it looks like in Hermiston. We'll see some gusty and breezy winds there as well. Temperatures there above average. So first day of spring again is coming in like a lion. We'll have a little bit of wet weather and windy conditions through the region, but get ready for those warmer temperatures next week. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thanks so much.
And we will be right back.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
This is my dad's superhero chair. My dad needed this chair because he had knee surgery when I beat him in basketball.
Meredith Furniture has superhero chairs that most people call lift chairs. They have any type of chair you need. Supportive, stylish, and so easy to use. Find the perfect lift chair for your loved ones at Meredith Furniture, where comfort meets convenience. Meredith Furniture on South First in Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
It is Operation Best Friend every Wednesday as we feature lovable pets from area shelters all looking for their forever homes. Operation Best Friend from Christine Connolly, As You Wish Real Estate Services, and the Manthei Group Cross Country Mortgage.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Hey, there he is. Let's do this.
Hey, you ready? Yeah.
You're up, guys.
All right.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Go from dreaming it to driving it today. Yeah. Come on.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lee, and I'm inviting you on a holidays vacation tour. Join me as we experience New England's fall foliage, October 2nd to the 10th. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors, before ending our vacation in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword Apple Valley, to request a brochure, watch a travel show, and book this tour.
March is Colon Cancer Awareness Month, and Prosser Digestive Health Center offers the full spectrum of digestive health care. Services provided by board-certified gastroenterologist Dr. Jack Brandenburg include colon cancer screenings, treatment for swallowing problems, inflammatory bowel disease, liver disorders, and more. To schedule an appointment, call Prosser Digestive Health Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Hi,
I'm Rowdy with Total Energy Management. For 40 years, we've been keeping the Tri-Cities comfortable with top-notch heating and air conditioning services. We take pride in delivering exceptional service and unbeatable deals. Right now, you can save big with up to $4,900 in rebates and tax credits on a new Carrier heating and cooling system. So turn to the experts at Total Energy Management to ensure your house has the perfect temperature year-round. Visit TEMINC.com or call 946-4500 to learn more.
Stacy Lee kept give you first alert weather. Watch weeknights.
Well, here is a trender for you. The United States almost gained a new billionaire.
Rosemary Casserati of California was the only person who bought the winning ticket in the Mega Millions drawing on December 27th. That meant she could have collected $1.2 billion after matching all 6 Mega Million numbers, but instead of taking the annual payments, Casserati decided to take the lump sum option, which dropped her earnings to a lowly $571 million. Oh my goodness. The Circle K store in Cottonwood, California, where the winning ticket was purchased, also got a $1 million bonus. That's still so much money I wouldn't know what to do with it.
A lot of money. Congrats to her.
All right.
Final weather when we come back.
Hurry into the Nissan Now sales event to save on an award-winning new Nissan, like the all-new Kicks, the sporty Sentra, and our best-selling Rogue. At the Nissan Now sales event, now get up to $3,000 total savings on Rogue.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is your destination for endless excitement, fun, and thrilling wins. Gear up to win a brand new Toyota Tacoma this March. Join us every Friday and Saturday to spin the wheel for your share of $10,000 cash and prizes. It's a 4x4 Fortune grand prize drawing on March 29th with 4 spins, 4 winners, and 1 new Tacoma. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
All right, everybody. I know it's easy to forget things, but we don't want you to miss this new deal from US Cellular. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus on us and stay a step ahead with Galaxy AI.
Ooh, I can save enough to buy a gift for my understanding wife.
Sorry, I'm late. Ooh, that's a great deal. I have a facial. This was fun.
Oh, come on. You have flowers?
Get the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus with Galaxy AI on us. US Cellular, built for us.
In 1997, my father-in-law, John Ramsey, started this business. We took it from 2.5 acres. Now we're 22 acres.
What separates us is you're not just a number when you walk in the door.
Professional, on time. They answer all my questions.
If you're looking for a high-quality trailer at the right price, this is the place.
It feels like a home away from home.
I can guarantee when you buy an RV from us, you are part of the Broadmoor family.
At Broadmoor RV,
we make camping fun! When uncertainty falls upon your freedom, you need an unwavering champion. We're dedicated to not just tipping the scales in your favor, but also delivering an unwavering and relentless defense. With over 5 decades of experience, we'll fiercely defend your freedom and secure the most favorable outcome. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
March is Colon Cancer Awareness Month, and Prosser Digestive Health Center offers the full spectrum of digestive health care. Services provided by board-certified gastroenterologist Dr. Jack Brandenburg include colon cancer screenings, treatment for swallowing problems, inflammatory bowel disease, liver disorders, and more. To schedule an appointment, call Prosser Digestive Health Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Hurry into the Nissan Now sales event to save on an award-winning new Nissan, like the all-new Kicks, the sporty Sentra, and our best-selling Rogue. At the Nissan Now sales event, now get up to $3,000 total savings on Rogue.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
And one final look at our weather for tomorrow. Again, plan on some chilly conditions in the morning, especially in the Yakima-Kittitas Valley. A little bit warmer when you get into the Columbia Basin and foothills of the Blues. Temperatures by midday will string from the lower 40s all the way into the 50s, but look for those scattered showers through the area, and temperatures in the later afternoon will be in the 50s. We're going to start heading to the 60s after this, and eventually the 70s. Batten down the hatches and get ready for those strong gusty winds tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, will do, Stacy. I am so excited to
Me
say
too.
goodbye to winter.
Sayonara.
So, the last day, spring kicks off tomorrow,
Yeah.
and we'll be in that spring-like mood, I guess, right?
I love it.
All right, that'll do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us for the news at 6.
Hoping your news is good news. We'll have an update for you, though, at 11. Good night.